Hi, this is Ruben Flowers sitting here with the head coach of Lima Senior Football, Coach Phil, and the defensive player, Ilias Wright. Coach Phil, first of all, give me a recap on last week's game against Philly.
Well, you know, it was all about Ruben Flowers last week. They triple teamed him. So, you know, what that did, that opened it up for some of our other players. You know, Rico Stafford had a nice game. Marquise Graham had a nice game. DeMonte did. The running backs did. So it was interesting. You know, they triple teamed you and opened up a lot of things for everybody else. So that ball game, we played well, and you know, we're ready to move on.
Okay, Ilias Wright, you're a defensive player. So when Philly came out on the first play of the game and scored, how did the defense take that in and learn from that?
I feel like our defense now know that we need to come to the game ready and not be too excited about the game, be more focused. And as you can see, during later times in the game, we got it together and we stopped it.
Okay, talk a little bit about the defensive touchdown.
The defensive touchdown. Oh, just a play before that, our coach told us we need to score a defensive touchdown. That's what's so ironic. And I never seen no one strip the ball as like Mac did. And Jay Thomas picked it up and scored a touchdown.
Okay, Coach Phil, going into this week against St. John's, you're 6-0, 3-0 in the track. How does this feel? What is your game plan going into St. John's game?
Hey, we've said all week it's get 7. You know, we've had a rough week here. Yesterday we didn't get a practice because there was a big fire over across the street, and you know, we had to put a real big practice in here on Wednesday night. They're a good football team. Their quarterback was one of the quarterbacks last year for Toledo Whitmer that put a lot of points on us. He scored a touchdown, threw a touchdown pass against us last year. He's done a great job these last couple games for them. He ran for 200 and threw for 200 2 weeks ago. Then last week he set a school record and threw for almost 400 yards. So their quarterback's an excellent football player. They got a nice football team. They're probably going to be hungry because of the fact that we beat them in overtime last year. So we're expecting a tough game.
Okay, Ilias, when you first say Lima Senior Football, the first thing that comes to mind is offense. But the defense this year is not letting anyone score over 20 points. Can you explain that? Like, what's up with that?
I believe our defense is more hungrier. We got people that can actually tackle this year. We're more physical than we were last year, and more people are buying into it. We're taking defense. We want people to think defense first when they think of Lima Senior.
Well, you know, that's never going to happen, but you know, the defense is doing a great job. You know, the defense is outstanding. They're playing with a lot of confidence. They're getting after the ball. Each guy's doing his job. So yeah, it's key to any defense when you don't have to worry about covering for somebody else and you just go do their job, and that's what they're doing this year.
Okay, Ilias, give me a little insight of what the Lima Senior motives on the defense is this week.
Lima Senior motives, we just keep doing what we've been doing. Our offense will put up points. Can't nobody stop our offense, and our defense, if we stop them and we keep putting points up, we'll win like we have been.
Okay, so Lima Senior, the champions of running clock, and to get a running clock, you have to be up by 30 points. Like, okay, give me a heads up on that. Like, what's up with that?
Well, that's a new rule they put. New rule they put in this year is a running clock. So in the second half, if you're up by more than 30 points, you know, the other team, the clock just keeps running the whole time. So, you know, we've done it 5 out of 6 times, and it's great if you can do it every week. But we don't go into the games worried about the running clock. We go into the games, you know, to be ready to beat the other team and do whatever we have to.
Well, thank you, Coach Phil and Ilias Wright, for this interview. Look forward to the game this week. Hope you guys do good. Good luck against St. John's. Hope you guys reach your peak of 7-0. And thanks for the interview.
Hey, thank you, Ruben Flowers.